Did the Democrats just stage a coup? I'm so tired of living through major historical events. Welcome to America Uncovered. I'm Chris Chappell. Sorry, atheists, this has been a bad couple of weeks for you, because it seems God has stepped in to mess up everybody's plans. First, through divine intervention, Donald Trump literally dodged a bullet. And then, ABC's George Stephanopoulos asked Biden point blank if he would step down. Here's what he said.
It depends if the Lord Almighty comes out and tells me that, I might do that.
Oh, so you'll only step down if God himself tells you to? Checkmate, atheists. Biden has been facing constant calls to step down after what many called a disastrous performance at the Trump-Biden debate. Remember just before the debate when people were getting fact-checked for saying Biden might be experiencing a mental decline? Anyway, Biden made very clear he was not stepping down.
I am running and we're going to win.
But the final nail in the coffin of Biden's presidency came when Jim Cramer said he was bullish on Biden. Biden will never drop out. For my viewers younger than 30, Jim Cramer's solid track record includes being bullish on Bear Stearns right before it collapsed, making this whole thing even weirder. When Biden announced he was ending his campaign, he did it on X. That's right. This major nation-shaking announcement happened first on X. I kid you not, Biden's own staffers even found out about it on X. According to Politico, one said, "We're all finding out by tweet. None of us understands what's happening." As of this recording, if you go to the Wikipedia 2024 presidential race page, it literally says Trump's opponent is TBD. Of course, the memes have been tremendous. And perhaps my favorite is this video, reminding us of why you can't trust anything you see on the internet.
My fellow Americans, I want to take a moment to address some of the hateful you've been talking about me. Many of you have said I am suffering from brain worms, or that I have applesauce for brains. Well, I won't mince words, so here it is. You. You're all a bunch of
Now that clip was obviously fake. Biden never said that. But somehow it feels way too real. Biden's sudden bowing out of the race has a lot of people suggesting this was essentially a Democratic Party coup. I mean, Vivek called it last year at the Republican primary debates.
I also want to close with one message to the Democrat Party. End this farce that Joe Biden is going to be your nominee. Be honest about who you're actually going to put up so we can have an honest debate.
Wow, yesterday's conspiracy theory is today's headline. Some people have pointed out that Biden's resignation was not on official letterhead. Others are questioning whether that's actually Biden's signature. But there's no way today's conspiracy theory is tomorrow's headline. As of this recording, Biden hasn't been seen in public since he announced he was stepping down. He gave no live address. There was no recorded message. And since he has COVID, well, I hope he's okay. But essentially, the next Democratic presidential nominee will be appointed by the party. No vote. I just want to take a moment to remind everyone, Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. We have to stop him. And if that means destroying democracy, that's the price we have to pay to save democracy. So who will the new Democratic Party nominee be? Well, a lot are saying it will go to Vice President Kamala Harris. The Clintons endorse her. George and Alex Soros back Kamala Harris. She's the candidate for the people, the working man, definitely not the reptilian elite. And I gotta say, I like Harris. She tells it like it is. And I mean exactly, literally like it is.
I am Kamala Harris. My pronouns are she and her. I am a woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit.
Where is the lie? And her foreign policy, which is the primary job of the president, on the nose.
Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically, that's wrong.
Wait, was that real? Was that just a deep fake like that Biden clip? What's that, Shelley? Okay, yes, I'm being told that was definitely 100% artificial intelligence. So the problem is Kamala Harris is wildly unpopular. Is she really going to be the one on the ticket? The New York Times editorial board doesn't think so. They wrote, "Picking a candidate without a real contest is how the party got into a position of anointing a standard bearer that large majorities of Democrats and independents had profound concerns about." And according to AOC, that view is shared by a lot of top Democratic Party members. She posted this video and then deleted it the day before Joe Biden dropped out of the race and she endorsed Harris.
I'm just going to say it. If you think that there is consensus among the people who want Joe Biden to leave, that they will support Vice President Harris, you would be mistaken. I'm in these rooms. I see what they say in conversations. A lot of them are not just interested in removing the president. They are interested in removing the whole ticket.
Wow, that sure makes it sound like the country isn't run by democratically elected officials governing with the consent of the people. Makes it sound more like things are run by a shadowy cabal of elites. But that would be crazy. Why wouldn't they like Harris? She's presidential material. Listen to this.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
Inspiring. She's the optimist our country needs now more than ever.
I love good news. Love good news. I just love good news.
That laughter is contagious, like COVID. Let's get on the Harris presidential bandwagon.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
Okay, I'm getting Tommy Wiseau vibes now. But Harris has a perfect presidential slogan. She updated her banner on X, because this is where all major announcements are now made, to say, "Let's win this." It's perfect. It's not some grand vision for the country like Make America Great Again, or even a call for unity like Clinton's Stronger Together. It's just, let's win the election. That's all that matters. They might as well have used power for its own sake, or keep them out, or let's punish these stupid hicks. What I don't get is, the writing was on the wall for a long time. This was from 2 years ago, where the Easter Bunny had to prevent Biden from talking to the press. Anyone who thought Biden was as sharp as a tack, you were being lied to by the same people who have now ousted him. Why didn't they just have Biden step down before the 2024 primary race started? He would have kept his dignity instead of going through this farce. Harris could technically say she was the first black woman president, and we'd all have time to see if Harris really is presidential material or if her wheels are just spinning round and round. And if so, the Democrats could have held a normal primary race to find someone the voters wanted. Was it really the recent debate that screwed Biden? Did the Democratic elite think Trump would turn it down because of all the restrictions they placed on him, and then they could call him a coward? If so, Trump called their bluff. He just let Biden's performance speak for itself. But look, America Uncovered fans, I'm not just about criticism, I'm also about solutions. If whatever elites who are really in charge want a suggestion for who to run instead of Harris, well, there's always America Uncovered's officially endorsed presidential candidate, Chris Christie. I know what you're thinking, but wait, he's a Republican and he dropped out. Well, I guarantee you, running as a Democrat won't hurt his chances. Now I got a video I want to show you from my new show, Deep Thoughts While Gaming, where I make short videos hiding conversation about news, politics, and philosophy and gaming content to get around YouTube censors. And hit that orange button to support America Uncovered on Patreon. Just because it's orange doesn't mean it's a reference to Trump. Once again, I'm Chris Chappell. Thanks for watching America Uncovered.